student from Recoletos College Graduate School, and I am affiliated to Colegio de Santa Ana de Victorias, Negros Occidental, and I am here to present my concept paper titled Guidance Counselors and Environmental Advocates Collaboration, the College Students' Awareness to Eco-Anxiety Promoting Self-Efficacy. So before we start that, climate change is really happening, right? It's a real threat and an overwhelming crisis. So as we may observe it or hear it in other social media outlets or in different social platforms, so climate change is a trending crisis, and scientists or advocates or keep advocating about the impacts and effects of climate change, especially to our mental health for everyone. As we always thought that climate change is just affecting the physical property or physical form of our mother earth, our mother planet, but and also our physical body, like stroke or any health related, but recent study shows that climate change can really affect our mental health. So to start that, climate change is a trending crisis. We already heard the news about it in different platforms of media such as internet. So it gives an overwhelming threat to the mankind. We already focus to the physical properties of our planet and to our body. Scientists and environmentalists keeps advocating the crisis that we need to address the impacts and effects of climate change. That includes our mental health. So human actions have altered the composition of the atmosphere, causing the greenhouse effect and global warming. Looking at the impact of climate change on psychological functioning, the vulnerability stress model describes 5 pathways, such as biological, behavioral, cognitive, emotional, and social, the interaction of which can make an individual more or less susceptible to environmental stress factors. Rising evidence shows that climate change will have an extensive impact on human health, including mental health. Recent research shows that even the existing threat of climate change may have a significant relationship with adverse outcomes of mental health. So among the younger populations, a recent study has recorded the existential climate change anxiety, or it is also well known as eco-anxiety. So defined as negative responses related to the concerns of concerns about climate change, comprising cognitive, emotional, and behavioral responses. Example, incessant worry, psychological distress, or difficulty in sleep, pain that relates to a long-term repercussion of climate change, and functional impairments such as the ability of the individual to be fully engaged in work, school, and relationship. So research gap. As you can see, there are only few studies that was conducted in our country, in Philippines. So one of the study is conducted in the Negros Islands, such as the role of environmental communication in climate change, anxiety, and mental health of a select community in the Philippines. It was published internationally. So the third one is climate anxiety in the Philippines, current situation, potential pathways, and ways forward. And first is climate change and mental health in the Philippines. So rationale. So descriptive problems. So this study focused on identifying how guidance counselors and environmental advocates collaborate to address eco-anxiety and promote self-efficacy. among college students. The extent of learning effectiveness in the domains of self-efficacy, organization, and attention to study, stress, and time press involvement with college activity, emotional satisfaction, and class communication when taken as a whole and group according to the administrators, teachers, and students. So, inferential problems. So, this study aimed to explore how collaborative between guidance counselors and environmental advocates influences college students' eco-anxiety awareness and self-efficacy. Seek to provide insights into effective strategies for managing eco-anxiety and enhancing students' ability to cope with environmental concerns. So utilization proposes a collaboration with the guidance counselors and environmental advocates. So methods, the design is descriptive. So respondents, a whole population of the institution in Victoria City, so a stratified random sample of 331 college students. The instrument is standardized. So climate change anxiety scale or CAS by Clayton and Karasha. So it's a Likert scale. So 5 is the highest, so almost always, 4 often, 3 sometimes, 2 rarely, and 1 is never. Methods, data collection, so authorization for the use of instruments, agreement and clearance to carry out the survey, and introduction to the participants. Data analysis, descriptive statistics such as frequency, means, and standard deviation will be used to analyze survey data. This will provide insights into the prevalence and severity of the eco-anxiety levels of self-efficacy and perceptions of the collaboration. Ethical considerations such as social value, informed consent, vulnerability of participants, risk and benefits, privacy and confidentiality, justice, transparency, researchers, qualification, adequacy of facilities, and community involvement. So here's the reference that I have cited. So thank you so much. That's all, and have a great day.